Welcome back to a brand new Civ 6 or Civilization 6 video. It's been my first video back in approximately 2 months, mainly because I was fighting off aliens who were trying to invade Earth, that type of TheCivLifeR subscriber activity. But no, in all honesty, I was just burnt out from the game, decided to take a couple months off and come back. That's what I did. And then I came and saw that Firaxis decided to proportionally recreate the Chinese population in Civ terms. Every fourth leader is a member of the Chinese subcontinent or something. We got Yongle, Wu Ziqian, Qin Shi Huang after reading a chapter from The Art of War. We got Kublai Khan from earlier, of course, and I also have Mongolia as well as Tokugawa on a mod map of China Plus. We're going to see who unifies China first. I added Mongolia and Japan because essentially whenever China's in a civil war, everybody can get some, right? It's just like everyone's getting a blowjob. She's going around the entire damn friend group. And I decided I wanted to add the British, but I decided against it because it would be pretty cool just to have, like, see who could actually unify China without any outside interference. Well, speaking of mods, I also decided to see if there's another Chinese civ I can add, and we got Mao Zedong in the CCP. In order to get my social credit score up, just in case the Chinese do the unthinkable and take over the world, we're gonna actually add these guys in, because fuck it. I'm hoping these guys aren't too broken. They got the Red Army Party. I'm not even gonna read any of this shit, bro. If you're good, we'll see you in the victory screen. We got all the leaders set up, we got some city-states going on, and we're going only domination victory. We're seeing who's actually the superior Chinese civilization. You know what? Fuck it. We're going one-on-one, no outside interference or city-states. We get to the start of the game over... Okay, I thought the game was gonna crash first. This is a fucking massive China map, my goodness. The crashes are... Something's going crazy right now, this is insane. Alright, so pretty much we have everyone just starting everywhere. The problem is going to be that this is going to lag like a motherfucker, considering that it just map is giant, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Seems to be a lot better right now, though. I'm already almost towards a golden age. That's that TheCivLifeR subscriber luck. But we get the fucking CCP up there. We got one of the Chinas over there. Well, I guess they're all fucking China. But for who I think is going to win, I think Genghis Khan has a pretty good chance, mainly because that all of the other Chinese civs are essentially, they all have the goddamn Crouching Tiger or whatever, and that's a type of unique unit that if you give me some Taco Bell in a few minutes on the shitter, I could pull something that would be more beneficial to human society than the fucking Crouching Tiger. But yeah, without an actual unique unit, fuck off, Genghis. I'm actually God in this bitch. I'll smite your ass. But yeah, pretty much I think that the Chinese, militarily at least, are on a bad level, I guess, in comparison with, like, even somebody like Japan, who's actually got some of the really nice southeastern Chinese floodlands. Look at all these forests, that food. My goodness, there's a wet spot in my pants, and that is not from PronHub.com. Holy shit, this is the first time I've seen Qin Shi Huang after reading The Art of War. My goodness, that drip is exquisite. Man decided to set out into the new world all on his own to get those Incan gold mines. Fucking hell. This guy goes into battle, just the rays of shining light coming out of that armor is more than enough to smite any army in his way. Then we get Kublai Khan, probably the worst civ in the entire game. I fucking love the artwork for fucking Mao Zedong, man. You can definitely tell that this is somebody who's an avid CCP supporter, as am I, of course, just so I don't get fucking smited by an observation balloon. I should probably try to give the CCP a few extra advantages. I mean, they only have one city right now. It seems that their central planning isn't going too well. The other civs are dealing with a fuck ton of barbarians, though. It's pretty much the average fisting experience you would expect, especially with barb camps near horses. I think I've seemed to fix the lagging problem. I literally just revealed all, because the map was just going in and out of fog of war, just playing peekaboo with my ass. But, yeah, revealing all seems to have stabilized the game a little bit. Now we can finally talk with my dry-ass humor, which you can check more of out on the TCLR channel, link down below in the pinned comment. Fucking do it. But yeah, we get a large amount of coal and aluminum reserves in central China. But I just realized I am right now role-playing an observation balloon for the United States. Checkmate CCP. But, yeah, Beijing over here took back their builder. They're in, well, fuck it, I say Beijing as if all these countries aren't Beijing. This is Yongle Dongle over here. Yongle's got a large problem. He could have an absolutely disgusting Petra. I'm talking about, he could go to a bar and get all the bitches just with that one Petra. Look at all these beautiful hills. But he's going to have such a dog shit early game, it's just not even going to matter, I don't think. I think the winners are either going to be Kublai Khan just because his unique ability is put 2 fingers in one side, 2 fingers in the other, and just goatsy the entire whole with his unique units and abilities, of course. But then you also have guys like Tokugawa. Look at these yields. My goodness, not only him, though. I would say, I think this is, fucking... Almost choked on my own sputum there for a second. This is pretty much just the Art of War role-playing Zedong. He's also got a good start. The problem is he's dealing with the barbarian hordes to the west. Gonna need Mulan to come clean this shit up. Now I'm looking at the southwest over here. This mod designer didn't have to go this hard. Actually went fucking stupid. Look at all these spices, the uranium, which they can't see right now. Then you also have this beautiful crack pipe over there giving you a huge amount of faith. And yeah, as always, I think whoever has the most cities is going to have a decisive advantage. This right here, I think, belongs to the Virgin Kublai Khan, so I'm really not too worried about him getting the most amount of cities. The thing is, though, that this China... Shut up, Mao Zedong. This China who's Wu Ziqian is going to lose the city of Changsha in a few turns, and if this guy gets 5 cities in the early game, well, I mean, he's fucking Kublai Khan Mongolia. It's not as if he's going to be able to do anything with that. That'd be pretty interesting. Seems Mao Zedong has spawned his first revolutionary. I'm really not too sure what the fuck this guy does. I'm kind of worried about clicking any of these civs, because I feel like it would crash the game. That's usually what happens. Let's see if it is the case. No, it isn't. I just can't read on any of these civs. It's just me playing as them. Let's go back to me anyway so the game stops lagging. But, yeah, whatever the fuck that is, I'm fairly certain it's going to be super effective and completely busted since I did download it from a mod that had pretty much just Chinese characters instead of English. So, again, aside from getting 50 bugs on my PC at the minimum, I'm fairly certain that this is going to make CCP China just the runaway favorite at this point. Seems some things never change as the Japanese are being as aggressive as they were in our timeline, just spawning the city of fuck you, Oka, right in front of China. Now, I'm assuming one of his daughters is named Oka, and this Tokugawa's trying to fuck him. Let's see how the Chinese respond by building walls. He does have 9 population already in the early game, so he really doesn't have to do shit. He can wait until the mid to late game and then start fucking on Tokugawa. Looking at science-wise right now, it's the top Kublai Khan does have the most, mainly because he has 5 cities, about to be 6 cities. Is he actually about to do the impossible and win as one of the Kublai Khans? It seems Kublai Khan has went on his Vinland Saga arc and decided to denounce his shady past, instead going for culture and Upadana's and just winning a culture victory. I think I only toggled domination for right now, so again, the advantage seems to be both Kublai Khans are dominating. What the hell is going on? I'm in the fucking Matrix. Did they change their abilities while I was gone? Or maybe actually it's because that, yeah, they have really good campuses. This guy only has 3 cities and he has the most science in the entire game. You'll see soon enough. One of these, China's got... No, it wasn't. You gotta look out for Yongle Dongle. If he does end up getting the Petra, then it's just going to be fist into the anal cavity for the rest of the game. We do have large barbarians towards the west, and I don't think Kublai Khan is going to keep his advantage, not only because he's Kublai Khan, but also because most of his cities are in the, well, not again, they're in Tibet, essentially, which is a part of China in this mod, so I guess don't sanction me, international community. But seems we also have the Miracle on the Rhine Chinese edition. Okay, what the fuck do I do here? Let's go production, and, you know what, fuck you, Yongle, suck a dick. But yeah, there's a shit ton of coal here. Whoever controls this is going to get a massive amount of industrialization. Look at it tech-wise and civics as well. It seems that this China's about to get education, which is an extremely important technology. Unless, oh, well, I just realized Taiwan is in this game. Wait, I can explain. Yeah, I might be underestimating the Chinas who are near the mountains just because they're going to be a lot more inclined to build campuses just because, you know, most of the AI in this game is just Oonga Boonga level of stupidness. Case in point, he's building the Crouching Tiger. But if he could just get a lot of really good campuses, I feel like you could get so much science, especially up here. You could essentially get industrialization, start spamming out these settlers instead of this dog shit, and just get a large population base that way. Like this China here, or Kublai Khan, excuse me, he's got 7 damn cities, and they might be at war with, yeah, I think they're at war with this Kublai Khan. This guy's got Keshigs. This might be, it might not be too much actually. He's gonna need a battering ram first. See, he's decided to send one of his Keshigs to do a power move, just sit in the middle of their territory and start masturbating furiously. Asserting dominance, yes. Tactical military genius, no. The communists are expanding pretty rapidly too, which is nice to see for my future aspirations in the CCP. I mean, this is a joke, United States. I'm trying to balance both sides so I come out on top. But yeah, with all these 6 cities now, they're going to lose this one, I think. But who it goes to is going to be, like, really, really important. Japan's already got 4 cities. This China's only got 4, but he does have, like, a 50 population city already. 20 turns in. 150 turns in, excuse me. We already have some people going for gunpowder and military engineering soon. It seems we also have a malignant tumor sprouting from the midst of China. We just got Ring Around the Rosie, like 50 fucking civs just fighting it out for this one important location. It looks like pretty good land, but I mean, Genghis, did you really have to send your entire army down south to conquer it? Looking at the war in the north, it doesn't seem that Kublai Khan's doing too good. Nothing to be alarmed about. This is Kublai Khan we're talking about, of course. He still has a massive advantage, so as long as he can just, like, stunt the growth of what it seems to be Wu Zetian, then he should be fairly potent in the mid to late game where he can just use his tech advantage and spies to completely wipe out the Chinese continent. This area is going to be important, though. Look at all these juicy yields, especially with Etemenanki. If Tokugawa could settle these cities up here, get some coal, I feel like him and his population base and samurais could be more than enough to sweep through the rest of the map. I mean, with samurais, he could probably take this China out fairly easily, honestly. I see the CCP's already established their first secret police base. That's very effective for keeping the communists in, and wasn't too effective for Liu Shan, who revolted. Shocking. Communism isn't that fun to live under. Genghis is starting to sprout his wings, though. He's getting some knights, and all likelihood is going to get Keshigs soon. I'm assuming he has horses. Yes, he does. This China's just going to get just... Though we have this China over here who's just deciding to surround his one city of Lindsay and the pyramids with the Great Wall. Bold strategy, and let's see how that works out for them. Still haven't built the Petra, which is unfortunate, honestly. And it does seem he is actually at war with Genghis. If Genghis could come and take Lindsay, Hefi, skip Wuhan for obvious reasons, and then take Beijing and Xinjiang, then he could have a really nice power base he could use to crush the communists and then go for the actual good area in China. Because this is so much incredible, lavish, lush area that these guys are fighting for. Looking at the yields, it seems the mandate of heaven still resides with Qin Shi Huang, at least until he dies fighting the Oirats, but until then, it should be more than enough for him to keep the science lead. The Kublai Khans are doing good, of course. I think this could be a good comeback opportunity for Wu Zetian. If she could just get the cock and balls of China towards the east, just take this entire area, she should have enough at least to keep up. And okay, well, Washington, I guess we know who she sided with during the Cold War. Looking at this China up north, it seems he's snaking his way in towards the Kublai Khan, of course going for the easy targets, no doubt about it. But again, these Chinas are starting to lose their lead a little bit. Especially this one, he just has no good land. If he could just move east, man. Like, what the hell are you doing up here? Why would you ever go for Tibet when you could just go for the lush? Look at all these elephants, man. Moo and shit. You could just use them, use the elephants, ride into China on the top of an elephant like Putin does on the top of his bears he wrestles, and then you could just unify China that way. I just don't know why the AI is going for Tundra and Tibet. Especially, same thing over here. Like, the only one who seems to be going for this is the communists. I think the communists might win, unironically, just because they're doing that. Seems whoever created this mod thinks that the Taiwanese are barbarians. Do with that information what you will. B10 has settled. 2 people have just put down their 10th city. I think one of them's no, actually. Or did Mouse... Wait, who the hell has 10 cities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can't be you. Can't be you. I don't think anyone has 10. No. No, Genghis has 10 city. My goodness, he took Lushan, kept Ramuki somehow, and went for this city that I'm not even going to try to butcher. Genghis might actually come in, big dick throbbing, taking out the rest of the Chinese mainland. The other civ with 10 cities, I couldn't tell you, honestly. I honestly have no idea. I think it actually might be this China, funnily enough. No. The funniest part about this game is it's such a huge map. In fact, the game recommended me put more civs than actually are. And it's turn 216 and no one's cracked 100 science per turn, though. Kublai Khan's going for a culture victory, it seems. But, yeah, it's just, civs is... Okay, well, it's fucking Prince difficulty. That makes sense. I completely fucked up. Yeah, honestly, there's probably a reason why this game wasn't as chaotic as I thought it would be. Prince difficulty, the AI is not gonna... I mean, they're doing a lot. I mean, I guess Yongle has pretty much just sided with the Americans as well in the Cold War, but we're gonna get some good wars in the late game, hopefully. It's just that the AI isn't going to be as aggressive as I thought they would be. Oh my goodness, it seems like Kublai Khan's moving in. He's about to take the city of Yin-Yang, or Yi-Yang. I think it's Yi-Yang. And once he does, yep, it's gone. Gone, home run, grand slam. He's gonna get Washington by proxies. If he takes Chengdu, it might be game over. If he takes Chengdu, he might come in and take over. The only one who could stop him is Genghis Khan. Let's hope he doesn't vanish like the Avatar when the world needs him most. But speaking of which, I'm expecting Genghis to go to war sometime. He doesn't have a large military, but it would seem like... Well, no, he's making 0 science per turn despite the fact he has 10 cities. That's kind of shocking, actually. Again, it still is domination-only victory, so despite the fact that, again, they're going to take Chengdu, this might be game over. Despite the fact it's on Prince difficulty, they're going to be a lot more aggressive just because it's, like, domination. The only victory type you can go for. And he decided not to take the city of Chengdu, of course, being the average TCLR subscriber, assert dominance, let them think they have a chance, and then take it in the next turn just to really crush their spirit. Seems Wu Ziqian didn't read the history books. Surrounding your city with the Great Wall isn't going to stop the Mongolians. She's about to lose Boston, about to lose Kaifeng. She's probably going to get completely dominated. If I'm Genghis Khan right now, I build up my army, muster my forces, make peace with Yongle Dongle, and just go and take as much as I can. Because right now, Kublai Khan's looking like an absolute monster, freak of nature. The funny thing is, Yongle has 0 military strength and no one's going after him. He doesn't have a single unit. Man's literally Japan circa 1946. He's got nothing. Seems like Chinese Kublai Khan has finally decided to expand towards probably the best area in the game. He might be good. Keep your eyes on him. I'd say the biggest advantage is definitely Kublai Khan up here. He has 200 culture, 97 science per turn, the most, or at least almost the most of everything, and he doesn't have any military units here anymore, but he is going to get Washington. He's going to get a large advantage, build up your military, and then eventually go ahead and wipe out this China and snowball towards victory. At least that's what I would do if I was him. This is the AI, so we really don't know. Ooh, it seems like he's lost the city of Chengdu. God damn it, Kublai Khan really fumbled the bag in this one. He is starting to rebuild his army, so in the next 40 to 50 turns for some reason, we'll hopefully see a renewed counteroffensive. Yeah, there are rebels everywhere. Boston's rebelling to, I'm assuming, Kublai Khan. Qin Shi Huang is going for flight, so it seems like they are at least somewhat progressing through the tech tree. Yeah, Kublai Khan's already in the modern era, but he's the Chinese variant. The Mongolian variant isn't doing as good, but I still think with his literal armies he's got going up against Chengdu, pillaging everything, he definitely has the advantage. And it seems Genghis has decided to snipe the capital city of Guqian for whatever reason. Actually, it might not be the worst thing. If he's able to keep the... Okay, well, it's 3 turns, but if he was able to take these cities and then take that, he actually might have a massive advantage in this power struggle in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Kublai Khan's just had the city at 0 health for like the last 50 turns. He's just not taking it for some reason. Khufu seems like it's going to go to Mongolia. That is actually a throne opportunity from Kublai Khan. I expect nothing less from a man of his stature. But, yeah, Kublai Khan, or Genghis, excuse me, looks like if he can keep Lushan, has a massive advantage in this regard. It seems like they've decided to withdraw from Chengdu for whatever reason. I guess they just decided to pillage everything and not take the city, which, fantastic, I guess. Hey, the Japanese have settled the Great Barrier Reef. That's actually pretty cool. I did not... Okay, actually, that's supposed to be in Australia, is it not? Well, whatever the case may be, it seems like they do have the largest chance of taking out Taiwan. Cleveland has already settled. I really don't know what the fuck type of island this is, but they've settled it. Jiaodong is almost 20 population. Let's see what this China has. He's still only at 17, so I think 20 is going to be the largest. Tokyo's looking at 18 population. Yeah, I think that's probably the highest they have. This Wuzhechen's just been fucking destroyed the entire time. Seems most of the known world is industrializing, which is pretty cool. Hopefully they'll be able to use all this coal to good effect, get lots of production going, lots of factories, and then maybe we could see a massive outburst of war in the late game. Now here's the thing, Unifier China, the one who's reading The Art of War, trying to copy Sun Tzu, is actually getting flight. If he can get planes and use them before everybody else, especially as it seems like Genghis's empire is falling apart, he could come out of nowhere and just completely dominate. The only person who could probably stop him at this point is Japan, just because they have like a lot of really insane land and Etamananki, but they seem to be technologically behind in comparison to Kublai, or like in Qin Huang. Too many Chinas to remember. Whoa, never mind, I misspoke, guys. It seems like Yongel's building trebuchets to shoot those planes out of the sky. Qin Huang Unifier must be writhing in his bed right now, just terrified of what the mighty Yongle, who finally got the Petra 500 turns too late, has got up his back pocket. It does look like he might be gearing up for an invasion of Genghis Khan, though. If he ends up winning this game, I'm gonna eat my own shit. Campus research grants and Ruhr Valley might actually be the move here. If he can get a massive well, no, actually, that's a stupid idea. Mainly because science victory isn't, but if he could get a lot of advanced units and then wipe through the map, that could be really good. Seems like Chengdu is peacefully reunifying, excuse me, with Kublai Khan, and with that monstrous fortification with no walls, planes, military units 2 eras behind, he should be free to take the rest of China. Ooh, it seems actually Japan took Urumqi and is taking whatever the hell this city's name is. If he could get his power base going, well, he'll have to build a military, honestly. He's got literally nothing going up against probably one of the strongest military powers in the south right now. Guangzhou is building the aerodrome. That is actually huge. Planes in this game are disgusting. I'm talking about blue waffles level. If you get an airplane in this game before everybody else, you're done. One airplane can, and I shit you not, especially a fighter, completely wipe out everything that isn't at least the same era as it, like 10 to 1. Easily, I'm taking the plane in that scenario. And with Gatling guns and line infantry everywhere, and Japan just taken after the Avatar with his military, nowhere to be found, I'm actually thinking that if this China's able to sweep through Japan, sweep through Mongolia, again, the communists aren't exactly that strong here, so you could easily reunify in the next 200 turns if you tried. Seems Genghis is actually at war with Kublai to see who's going to take over the Mongolian superpower, but it's not looking too good for Genghis right now. He does have a level 3 AT crew. Yeah, that's just a disgusting one-shot. Although I don't even think a trebuchet army can take out a 100 combat strength city. Good luck with that. It seems that Genghis has managed to push them back with a counterattack with his own AT crew army. That's pretty strong. I'm fairly certain it was the 100 combat strength city doing most of the work. But don't worry, Kublai's got the ace up his sleeve. A submarine who can move 1 tile. Absolutely sensational. Genghis must be shaking in his boots right now. Actually, he might be. Depends on who's got the better military industry, I think. It seems that this city, oh my goodness, it seems like Wu Zetian, your time has come. People don't like living their lives behind a great wall instead of actually farming for food. But cash crops aside, I think she's going to die. She'll probably lose both her cities to Genghis, if I had to assume. Maybe, she might lose them to Kublai, actually. Just checking on our West Coast neighbors, it seems that they've both decided to just continue playing The Sims instead of actually fighting for a unified China. One of them's doing pretty good though. 23 population's looking absolutely beefy, huge. You drop this king type shit. But yeah, he is starting to spread throughout all the really good terrain. And who is this again? This is Philadelphia, China. Philadelphia, China, it's pale. I don't know which, oh, it's Kublai Khan. Yeah, 234 science is absolutely insane. Although Kublai Khan, China does have like 700 cultures. Yeah, Wu Zetian does not have too much time left. 3 turns, 7 turns, 1 turns. This might be the end for her. I think these 2 cities are probably going to go to Japan. This one up north probably goes to Kublai Khan, if I had to guess. Actually, this one's going to Mongolia. That might be huge. Mongolia could use this as an extra power base in his war against Kublai Khan, or as an advantage to take care of the defanged Japanese army towards the southeast, at least until they get a machine gun in 28 turns. I'm actually sad to see that this China decided to build an aerodrome and yet no planes. I don't remember reading that in The Art of War. Thing is, he is losing Shizuoka to the West Chinese. If the Unifier takes out Shizuoka, then that might be a cascading effect. Who am I kidding? I've been saying that for the last 50 turns. He's even dealing with fucking rebels right now. And it seems like Wu Zetian's game is over. All her cities have completely rebelled. They might actually all be going to Mongolia now that I think about it. If they all go to Mongolia, that would be huge for them. Although one of the Chinas decided to go halfway across the map to send a battleship to deal with Atlanta, so, I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Shizu is about to go to Genghis Khan in this turn. Let's see if that launches a cascading effect against Nanjing and Atlanta. That would be pretty huge. Chinese Kublai Khan is going for advanced flight. This Mongolian Kublai Khan doesn't really seem to have any aerodromes. No, he does. He has 1, but like no planes. I guess, fuck me, I guess. But these 2 Nanjings are going to the Mongolian Kublai Khan, so that's going to be a big power base for him. Again, I think whoever wins the struggle between these 2 Mongolias is going to win the Unifier of China title. Because Tokugawa and Unifier Qin Shi Huang have just been staring at each other menacingly, not doing anything the entire time. Atlanta has actually went to Japan, although it seems like they are going to lose it in a little while. They're getting Shizuoka back, so I don't know why they decided to rebel in the first place. Decided to create their own country and think, well, this is actually kind of hard. I think I'm going to go back to Japan now. I think I'm actually going to end the video here. It's on Prince difficulty, so they're not being aggressive. They have planes. I thought when they got planes and nukes, they'd be a little more aggressive, but they're not. So if we have to give it to a winner, I think the biggest winner would actually have to be this Kublai Khan, Mongolia up here, shockingly enough. He is the only leader to actually, quote-unquote, take out a Civ. Genghis tried, but he really didn't have the TheCivLifeR induced schlong, the meatus, the dongles in order to do it, if you will. But yeah, the communists are the world's biggest losers. This China made a pretty good comeback, although his area towards the west of the map, far outside of the actual like main staging ground, kind of limited his abilities. This China up here might as well have not been in the game. I mean, they're sending Lend-Lease in the form of a tank to Ukraine or some fucking shit, but they haven't done anything. The biggest disappointments are Tokugawa as well as Qin Shi Huang Unifier. They had the best tiles at the start of the game, and they did absolutely jack all with it, pretty much serving as a counterbalance toward each other in this area's Cold War. So I guess China isn't getting unified in the near future. Unfortunate, I know. But if you do enjoy, as always, leave a like and subscribe. We'll come back with an actual game next time, and hopefully I'm actually back for good, when it comes to Civ 6 or Civilization 6. I'll see you all next time. Peace.